Thank you for joining me on this episode of Highway Spec. My name is Trent. We're going to jump right into it and spec out the 2024 Chevy Trax. Now the Chevy Trax is a really unique vehicle. It's only offered in front-wheel drive. However, it does have the SUV feel and look, but Chevy definitely threw some style at this. This is not your traditional boring SUV. This is particularly true on some of the higher end trim levels. But here's the big thing. They are making it very affordable. By not offering all-wheel drive, you do have a very well-equipped vehicle for under $25,000. So of course, we're gonna spec one out and see the way that I personally would build it, and you can let me know in the comments how you would build it. So first and foremost, we have to pick a trim level, and personally, I think the higher end trim levels, like I mentioned, are a little bit more attractive. The base LS model, it's okay. I've seen a few of these out on the road already, and I think they actually look a lot more high-end than the price would suggest. Don't mistake it for a Bentley, but you might mistake it for a Buick, which Buick has their own version of this, of course. All right, so with that in mind, I think I am going to choose the active model, the one that has the most off-road presence. Obviously that is in quotes because it is a front-wheel drive vehicle, but I do think it is the most attractive of the bunch. And here we have our color options. White is going to look rather basic, although everybody will probably choose that one. It's just what it is. I do think this sterling gray metallic is rather nice. However, I think a brighter color is what really suits it. This cayenne orange actually looks really nice. This nitro yellow, not my favorite. One that I really like that I've seen some pictures of on a Corvette is this cacti green. Green is a very popular color right now, but I like this twist on it. It's a little more subdued. It's not your traditional dark green or army green. So let's go ahead and pick that. We will go on to the next step of picking the wheels, and it looks like black is our only option. It goes with the black accents on the rest of the vehicles. All right, so we have two trim options. You've got the yellow accents, or you've got the Artemis accents, and it looks like the Artemis tones it down a decent amount, which I don't particularly like. I think I'm gonna stick with the yellow accents. All right, now we get to the packages. This one is just moving along. This is the higher end trim level. It already has a lot of the options built in, so we are going to add the sunroof with the wireless charger because personally I love a sunroof. And then we're also going to add the driver confidence package, which gives you the adaptive cruise control, rear park assist, and the rear cross traffic alert for only $795. Right now we're at $26,685. Let's go ahead and move over to the exterior options. Looks like we can add active aero shutters, which in theory should increase the mileage, so let's go ahead and add that. Since there is a lot of black accents, we are going to add the black Trax nameplate, but for $225, I feel like it would be a lot easier to take some Plastidip and just spray right over that. I have not used Chevy's keyless entry keypad, but having used it on multiple Ford products, I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and try that out on this one for only $295. And because it is a smaller crossover, we are going to add the roof rack cross rails just for the fact that we could add luggage to the top if needs be. All right, the mechanical options. All of these vehicles come standard with a 1.2 liter Ecotec turbocharged motor and a 6-speed automatic, so that's all we get there. And move to the interior options. Like I said, we get the wireless charging with that sunroof package, the adaptive cruise control. Not gonna spend 150 bucks on some pedals, but I think that may be all that we get. It does give you that 11-inch touchscreen, which is really nice to have in such a small vehicle. And that might be all she wrote. All right, there is our very quick build of a Chevy Trax active model, which is the way I would spec it out, in the cacti green with yellow accents on the inside, the sunroof package, the driver confidence package, and a few other minor options, bringing the total price to $27,725, which is actually a really good value in today's market. What do you think of my build? What would you do differently? And do you think the Chevy Trax is a good option? Make sure to sound off in the comments, but thank you for joining me, and I will catch you on the next one.